So this topic, medyo maikli-ikli ito. It's about the letter of retraction ni Dr. Rizal. So ano ba yung letter of retraction? It's a public statement made about an earlier statement that withdraws, cancels, refutes, or reverses the original statement or ceases and desists from publishing the original statement. Ibig sabihin na retraction ito ni Jose Rizal, lahat ng kanyang isinulat laban sa pamahalang Kastila at sa simbahang Katoliko ay kanya nang binabawi. So, yan ang ibig sabihin or laman ng kanyang retraction. So, a letter dated in December 29, 1896, a day bago bitayin si Rizal, December 30, 1896, it was said that to have been signed by the national hero himself, Rizal retracted because the church would not allow his marriage to Josephine Bracken unless he retracted his Masonic affiliation. So ito ang ano dyan ang parang catch dyan. Kung kinasal si Rizal sa kanyang asawang si Josephine Bracken, nag-retract si Rizal. Kasi hindi siya papayagang ikasal kung hindi siya nag-retract. Kung hindi totoo yung retraction at hindi binawi ni Rizal yung kanyang mga sinabi, hindi nag-retract si Rizal, hindi siya ikinasal kay Josephine Bracken. Again, kung hindi nag-retract si Rizal, hindi siya ikinasal. Kung nag-retract siya dahil nga yung kanyang retraction ay tawag dito ay parang requirement para ikasal sila sa Catholic Church ni Josephine Bracken, ibig sabihin kinasal siya at nag-retract siya. So, ito yung laman ng retraction letter. So, I declare myself a Catholic and in this religion in which I was born and educated, I wish to live and die. I retract with all my heart whatever in my words, writing, publications, and conduct has been contrary to my character as son of the Catholic Church. I believe and I confess whatever she teaches and I submit to whatever she demands. I abominate masonry as the enemy which is of the church and as a society prohibited by the church. The diocesan prelate may, as the superior ecclesiastical authority, make public this spontaneous manifestation of mine in order to repair the scandal which my acts may have caused and so that God and people may pardon me. Signed, Dr. Jose Rizal, Manila, 29 of December of 1896. So, ano yung mga issue? Una, niretract daw ni Rizal yung kanyang Masonic affiliation. Pangalawa, pinirmahan niya. Siya daw yung sumulat at pumirma. Nakikita niyo yung pirma doon ni Rizal. Pangatlo, pinakasalan niya si Josephine Bracken after niyang pirmahan yung kanyang retraction. So, ito yung timeline. Rizal arrived in 1891. Rizal arrived in Hong Kong to practice his profession. Then in 1892, to be exact, July 3, 1892, he founded La Liga Filipina in Tondo. So kung saan yon, makikita niyo yon sa Raha Matanda yata or Padre Rada rather, sorry. Padre Rada sa Divisoria, tapat nun, tindahan yata ng mga, tawag dito, ng mga appliances, saka yung Metrobank. Doon, may Metrobank siyang katapat. Malapit siya sa simbahan ng Tondo. Kinabukasan, 1892, July 4, Governor General Eulogio Despujol ordered Rizal's banishment to Dapitan in Zamboanga del Norte. So, pinatapon si Rizal sa Dapitan noong 1892 at doon siya nanatili hanggang August of 1896. So, almost 4 years siyang nandoon. July 7, after 3 days, 1892, itinatag naman ni Rizal, ni Bonifacio ang katipunan. And Bonifacio is a member of La Liga Filipina. So, si Bonifacio, tinatag niya naman ang katipunan sa 72 Azcaraga Street na ngayon ay Recto. Diyan din sa Divisoria. So, in 1895, Rizal became acquainted with Josephine Bracken. So, in 1896, in December 20, ito na yung mismo execution ni Rizal, Rizal was accused and tried before the military tribunal for the alleged crimes of rebellion, sedition, and illegal association. Actually, nung August pa lang, nagkaroon ng tinatawag na Cuban Revolution, yung revolution sa Cuba. So si Rizal, nag-apply siya as medical doctor papuntang Cuba. So pinayagan siya, nasa biyahe na siya. But on August 23, 1896, sumiklab naman yung Cry of Pugadlawin. Yun na yung sigaw ng Pugadlawin kung saan pinulit yung sedula. Yun na yung naging unang sigaw ng himagsikang Pilipino. At naidamay si Rizal kasi nga nung ni-raid yung mga lugar kung saan nandoon yung mga headquarters ng Katipunan, nakita yung larawan ni Rizal. So, naidawit na si Rizal nang hindi sinasadya sa himagsikan. So, hindi pa man siya nakakababa sa Spain para sana mag-transfer sa barkong magdadala sa kanya sa sa Cuba rather. Magdadala sa kanya sa Cuba, ibinalik na siya. Binalik na siya ng Pilipinas. May pagkakataon sana siyang tumakas kasi dumaan kasi yan ng Singapore eh. Ang Singapore ay isang British colony. Pwede sana siyang mag-seek ng asylum sa Singapore pero hindi ginawa ni Rizal. Parang inisip niya, kailangan niyang harapin yung nangyari. So parang around October yata or November nakarating na siya ng Maynila. Pagkatapos ikinulong siya sa Intramuros, sa Fort Santiago sa Intramuros, at doon niya inantay ang kanyang pagliliti. So in December 26, Rizal was accused, tried. Then on 28, ilang araw lang yung kanyang court martial. Court martial siya, tinride siya ng isang court, military court. So dapat hindi kasi si Rizal ay isang civilian. Pero syempre wala naman tayong magagawa. May injustice nung panahon ng mga Kastila. Siya ay tinry sa isang military court ng halos ilang araw lang. So on December 28, Governor General si Camilo de Polavieja affirmed the death sentence and set of execution of Rizal on December 30 at 7 o'clock in the morning. So December 28 pinirmahan ni Governor General Camilo de Polavieja yung death sentence ni Rizal. So, nung morning ng December 29, yung death sentence ay binasa kay Rizal sa kanyang kulungan. So, on December 29 also, Father Sadera and Father Luis Visa visited Rizal and asked them whether some of those who had been professor were still there in Ateneo. So, para ito daw yung mga nagtulak kay Rizal para mag-retract. As far as I remember pa nga, parang si Rizal ay 3 beses nag-confess or nangumpisal nung araw na yon. Parang umaga ng 29, nagkumpisal siya, napagod, siguro ang dami niyang kasalanang kinumpisal, nagpahinga, pagkagising nagkumpisal ulit. So yun lang yung nakikita kong medyo tricky na natulog. Kaya ka nangumpisal kasi may kasalanan ka na parang ano yung kasalanan ginawa mo nung natulog mo at kinailangan mo agad mangumpisal? 'Di ba? Yun kasi yung kwento eh. Yun yung story behind. Then kinabukasan daw, bago siya bitay, nagkumpisal ulit si Rizal. At doon na nga din sila kinasal ni Josephine Braque. So in 29, he also decided to retract. Parang ang balita pa nga noon, dinalaw siya ng mga paring yan, sila Father Luis Visa. Hinanap niya daw yung Sacred Heart of Jesus. So isa yung maliit na wooden sculpture na inukit ni Rizal from the Baticuling wood na hanggang ngayon ay makikita pa sa opisina ng rektor ng Ateneo. So hanggang ngayon nasa Ateneo pa siya. Become part of Ateneo heritage. So in December 30, sorry pala, ba't ko pala binanggit yung sa Sacred Heart of Jesus? Kasi parang nakakapagtaka rin na kung kailan hinanap ni Rizal, biglang nandun siya sa bulsa ng pare. Nakakapagtaka na coincidence. Pero syempre, based lang naman yun sa mga accounts nila, yung pagkakaalala nila ng mga pangyayari at isinusulat. So, in the morning, Josephine and Rizal was married and at 7 o'clock, so after kasi nung kasal, nagmarcha ng si Rizal papuntang Bagong Bayan, exactly 1 mile yung layo niya. Inumpisahan niya na yung death march. Then, in December 30, 7 o'clock in the morning, si Rizal ay binaril na sa Bagong Bayan. So, did Rizal retract his Masonic affiliation? So, ito yung laman. ng kanyang retraction letter, I abominate, sabihin, parang itinatakwil ko na, the Masonry as the enemy of the church and reprobated by the same church. So, yun yung laman ng kanyang retraction. So, did Rizal wrote and signed the retraction? That style is simple as mine. Don't bother, Father, to read it all. Dictate what I ought to profess and express, and I shall write, making in any case some remarks. So actually yung laman nung kanyang retraction paper ay parang gawa siya ng mga Kastila. Yung sasabihin ni Rizal. Kasi parang gusto niya nang mag-retract, pero parang sinasabing hindi niya alam yung kanyang isusulat. Pero nung binigyan siya ng parang retraction paper for him to sign, parang binago niya pa. Parang, ay hindi, Father, alam ko na yung isusulat. Parang ganun, nagdalawang isip siya. So yung binasa ko kanina, yun na yung pinaka naging laman ng kanyang retraction paper. So did Rizal and Josephine got married? So Father Balaguer testified he married Rizal and Josephine on December 30 at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hindi si Father Balaguer ang nagkasala, si Father Vicente Garcia. Si Father Vicente Garcia daw ang nagkasal kay Rizal at saka Josephine. After his marriage, Rizal dedicated a Catholic devotion book, De la Imitación de Cristo, or The Imitation of Christ, written by Thomas Kempis. Yun yung ibinigay niyang regalo kay Josephine Bracken nung siya ibagbitayan. So the dedication read as follow: to my dear and unhappy wife, Josephine. So according sa mga retractionists, so sila yung mga hindi naniniwalang si Rizal ay nag-retract. So after analyzing 6 major documents of Rizal, Ricardo Pascual concluded that the retraction document said to have been discovered in 1935 was not Rizal's handwriting. Remember 1896 binitay si Rizal. Pero yung retraction paper ay lumabas lang noong 1935. So almost 40 years siyang nawawala. Siyempre kung ganun kahalaga yung dokumento, dapat pag-ingatan siya ng mga pare. Kasi yun nga yung magpapakita na yung enemy number 1 nila supporter pala nila. Then Senator Rafael Palma, a former president of the University of the Philippines, a prominent Mason, argued that the retraction is not in keeping with Rizal's character and mature beliefs. He called the retraction a story of a pious fraud. Others who deny the retraction are Frank Lobach, a Protestant minister, Austin Coates, a British writer, and Ricardo Manapat, director of the National Archives. Sila yung mga hindi naniniwala. Tsaka, kung nag-retract si Rizal, parang inaano kasi ng marami, ina-argue ng marami, bakit natin siya pambansang bayani kung talagang nag-retract siya? 'Di ba? Kasi parang naging duwag siya na babawiin niya rin pala yung sinabi niya sa huli para lang maikasal sa isang babae. 'Di ba? Kung titingnan natin yung reason kaya niya lang binawi hindi dahil sa gusto niya nang bumalik sa church. Kasi kung gusto niya nang bumalik sa church noon pa pero ginawa lang daw niya yon dahil sa isang babae. Dahil kay Josephine Bracken. And kung makakarating kayo sa subject na Rizal, marami pang issue shadowing the relationship of Rizal and Josephine Bracken. Siyempre, may mga pro-retractionists. May mga eyewitness. It's Father Vicente Balaguer. Then Father Sanchez. Francisco de Paula Sanchez, yung pinakapaboritong yung pinakapaboritong professor ni Rizal sa Ateneo, also visited him in Dapitan and persuaded him to retract. And Father Pastels had exchanged several long letters with Rizal for the same purpose with Father Sanchez. So marami daw, ito yung mga taong nagsasabing may retraction at mga eyewitness sila. Pero ang tanong yun ang lagi ko ding tanong ako kasi, against ako sa retraction Kung talagang nag-retract si Rizal, bakit siya lumabas after 40 years? 'Di ba? Tsaka kung gusto niya palang mag-retract, bakit ngayon lang? Bakit hindi niya pa noon ginawa, 'di ba? Yun lang yung Tsaka yung pagiging consistent niya biglang nawala because of the retraction. So the marriage of Rizal and Josephine, the act of retraction established because there's still in the pitan, the condition imposed on Rizal was no retraction, no marriage. So Father Balaguer, the priest who had married them and testified under oath that at 6 o'clock in the morning, December 30, Josephine Bracken and one of Rizal's sisters arrived carrying bitterly with the knowledge of the warden in the fort. I proceeded to the marriage of Rizal and Josephine. So, yun yung account ni Father Balaguer. So, yun nga, meron pang mga Catholic devotion books daw na ibinigay kay Rizal bago siya bitayin. Pati yung crucifix at saka yung, yun nga, yung sinasabing, yung Sacred Heart of Jesus na inukit ni Rizal ay hinalikan niya din daw kasabay nung paghalik niya sa crucifix or doon sa rosary din na dala ng mga pare na nagpapakita daw na si Rizal ay anak ng simbahang Katoliko. Pero sa totoo lang, si Rizal naman talaga ay masasabi nating talagang meron siyang pagmamahal sa Katoliko, sa Catholic religion. Nagkataon lang nagalit siya sa mga pare. Yun yung pinakaiba. Hindi galit si Rizal sa relihiyon. Galit si Rizal doon sa mga tao, sa relihiyon na sumisira dito. Remember, inalok ni Rizal si Nelly Baustid ng kasal. Isa yun sa mga naging nobya niya na dahil nga kay Nelly Baustid, montik pang magpatayan si Rizal at saka si Antonio Luna kasi nagkaroon sila ng conflict dahil sa isang babae. Pero naayos din yung conflict nila. Later on, inalok ni Rizal si Nelly na magpakasal. Ang sabi ni Nelly, mag-stay ka dito sa Netherlands kasi doon nakatira si Nelly at dapat mag-convert siya into Protestant, which is hindi pumayag si Rizal. Ayaw niya kasing iwan yung Catholic faith. So, Father Manuel Garcia, in 1935, ito na yung pagkakahanap or pagkakatagpo. Yung account sa pagkakatagpo ng retraction. So, ito daw ay kabilang sa document entitled Masoneria kung saan nahanap yung matagal nang nawawalang retraction ni Rizal. Pero sabi ko nga, why it took almost 40 years bago mahanap yung retraction. Sabi niya, there is not in the slightest doubt that every word of the document of retraction was written by Rizal except for the signatures and the other witnesses. The whole document was found to be written by Rizal in his normal handwriting. Kung makikita nyo kasi yung sulat kamay ni Rizal, napakadali niyang gayahin. Yung pirma niya, parang Jose Rizal lang. So Dr. Jose I. Del Rosario also compared this piece of document with numerous letters of Dr. Jose Rizal. So Dr. Jose I. Del Rosario did not find anything in Rizal's retraction which does not proclaim that the retraction is in fact. He points out that the most salient individual characteristic points of identity between the handwriting and the retraction and the undisputed handwriting of Rizal. According to Dr. Del Rosario, naniniwala siyang si Rizal yung sumulat nun. So more important points, it should be pointed out that in the first place, Rizal, ito nga sabi ko, did not fight the Catholic religion. He fought those who abused the religion. And Rizal was not against the Catholic Church, but he was against the Catholic religion or the manner the Catholic religion was practiced by the friars in the Philippines during his time. So ito siguro yung masasabi na siguro kung talagang nag-retract si Rizal, ang binabawi niya yung sinabi niya sa simbahan. Pero hindi dun sa mga taong galit siya sa simbahan. So, yun lang. I hope you learned something. Again, I don't believe Rizal retracted. Kasi nga meron pang mga shadowy version dun sa story. And I hope you learned something and thank you and goodbye.